Hi, this is John with Soft Cell Electrical with another tutorial how to troubleshoot a spa. The only information I have is that the spa is shocking the client. So first of all, let's start out by looking at the panel. It says spa here. Turn that off and turn it on. And now we're going to go to the disconnect and check that out. Alright, I'm reading about 86 volts, 86 to 88 on one leg, 96 on the other leg, and 240 on both legs combined. We're looking at the control panel, and there's the heater element. It shows no corrosion. It shows 240 volts between the two hots, and on the left one about 88 volts, on the right one about 92 volts. Okay, of concern to me is I tested the water voltage to ground with my tester, and I read 0.7 volts. Now that might be enough to give you a shock. So I'm going to disconnect the heater, and if I get no voltage, then I know that it's a bad heater. As you can see, I've disconnected the heater. I'm now reading 0 voltage when the spa is up and running. So I'm going to reconnect it. If I get voltage from water to ground when I hook the heater back up, then we definitely know that it's a heater issue. Back in the studio. Well, I did get voltage when I hooked the heater back up, which tells me that the heater was bad and the GFI was bad. There's a short and it's not popping the GFI. Also, I'd like to make a correction. The legs were actually reading 88 and 96 volts respectively. The reason it read 240 or 244 across the two electrodes is because it bypassed the circuit that was shorted out, and it's always going to show the full potential regardless of what the drain is to ground. So let's go to the computer and I'll give you a detailed explanation of what's going on, and then I'll see you back in the studio. This is what's occurring real time in this spa. You have two legs, say 122 volts apiece, that combine to 244 volt potential. It goes through a coil that creates heat that goes into the above ground spa. This is a live short right here in the coil going to ground, and the person in the spa is the ground. So real time, to recap, two legs, 120 volts each, have a live short, and 34 volts of that is going to ground on one leg, 26 volts of that is going to ground on the other leg for a combined voltage of 60 volts, and that's just temporary. The further this fails, the higher the voltage is going to go, and the more lethal this above ground spa is going to be. Now, you've seen the video and you saw the computer explanation of what's going on, and I'm going to tell you what the remedy was. It's very simple. Replace the heater and replace the GFI disconnect. If you're getting shocked by your hot tub, your GFI is definitely not working, and you need to keep out of it and let an electrician fix it as soon as possible. This is another free electrical tutorial from Soft Cell Electrical. Stay tuned for the next one, and have a great day.